Hi there, welcome to the channel. In this video, we will understand the different settings that ChequeMaster software provides and see how it affects at different places of this software. So let's get started. Let's open the software. Yes, this is the dashboard page. Now, to know about various settings, go to the settings page. Yes, you are seeing different settings: general setting, checkbook settings, and country and currency settings. So let's get started with general settings. Here you can set company name. You can see here company name is not set. So if you set any company name, let me set any company name. Okay, and save. Now you are seeing that your company name is displayed here. This is just a simple setting. Whatever you set here will be displayed at top of the software. Okay, the next setting is the startup page. Here you can set any page as a startup page. uh, this is used when you are using any page very frequently, so that when software starts, every time it will load that page. I have set the print check page. So let's close this software and let's rerun. Okay, now you can see it has opened print check page, which is we have set here. So this is used when you have some page you want to open directly when you want to start your software. Okay, and the next setting is date format. This is the default date format used in entire software. This will be used when you select any date for anything, like for generating reports, and while you select date for printing the check. So each and every time this date format will be used. You can select any date format from this setting. Let me show you where it affects. For now it is set to DDMMYY. Let me go and print any check. So you can see right now this setting is here, DDMMYY. Now let's change this setting to something like MMDDYY. This will show the entire month, then day, and then year. Now let's go to print check. Now you can see this date is changed. So this is the default setting which will be affected in the entire software. Also, this will be used while printing the reports. You can see the date format. The default date setting is already set here. So when you generate any report, it will be displayed in this date format. Okay. And the next setting is auto login. Right now, this is enabled, so it is not asking us to enter the password. But if you want to make this software password protected, then you can enable this setting. So let's see how it works. Okay, let's enable auto login. It is already enabled, so it will not ask us for the password. Let's disable it, and now let's close and start the software again. Okay, now you see it is asking us a password. The default password is admin, ADMIN. This is the default password, and you can click login, and it will allow you to log in. Now if you want to change the password, you can change it. Of course, go to change password, and you can enter current password and then new password. Okay, but right now I'm disabling software because I don't want to enter password every time. Now this is very important setting, default print direction. So here we have two options, vertical and horizontal. So these are vertical and horizontal represents the position of the check in the printer. Okay, so if you choose vertical, then you need to insert check like shown here in this image. That means you need to insert the head of the check in the printer. Let me explain you with some images. If you have this check, then here this is the head. Okay, so you need to place this head inside the printer first. Okay, for the vertical setting, and if you use the horizontal setting, then you need to put check like this in the printer. And which vertical and horizontal, there are three options, which are left, center and right, which indicates the position of your check on your printer's tray. Okay, if you choose the left, then you have to put your check like this vertically, and check must be aligned to the left side of your printer tray. The same applies for the right. So if you choose vertical right, then your check must be vertical and aligned to the right side of your printer tray. And for center, it should be placed center in the tray like this. And the same settings applied for horizontal left, center and right. Okay, this is horizontal left, this is horizontal center, and this is right. So you can choose any setting you want. I would prefer always we should use vertical center. Okay, so I am using this vertical center. Yeah, the next setting is enable silent print. Okay, if this setting is enabled, it won't ask you to select the printer while you print the check. Okay, it will use the last use printer which you have used for printing. It will automatically select the printer and print the check in that particular printer. This is recommended setting if you have only one printer and you use it frequently. But if you have multiple printers and you want to choose manually every time, then you should keep it disabled. Okay, so this is what silent print means. Okay, so this is for general setting. Now let's go to checkbook settings. Here, this is the print language. So this is how we have three options: English, Hindi and Gujarati. You can print your check in these three language. It will print amount in words and 8 digits in this selected language. If you choose English, then it will print everything in English. You can see the sample here. It is shown in English. If you choose Hindi, then you can see words and amount in words converted to Hindi. Also, if you choose Gujarati, it will uh, print everything in Gujarati. We will discuss more on thing. We will have a separate video to understand this print language when which is aligned to our checkbook settings. If you want to see what should be the output, then we have those images here. Okay, if you select English, it will print something like this. If you choose Hindi, then it will be print something like this. This date, amount in words, and amount will be in Hindi, and the same will be applied for Gujarati setting. Okay, now let's move to our PE setting. Okay, actually this checkbook setting will be applied while you print the check. Okay, and this print language can be set per checkbook also. This is just the default setting. While you create the checkbook, you can also set individual languages per checkbook. Okay, now this is the pay name. So we have four options. You can choose the normal, which means it will print pay name as you have entered. If you want to always print the first letter capital and everything in small letter, then choose the first letter capital option. The third will be each first letter capital. That means the every first letter of the word of the P will be capital. And if you want to print each and every letters as capital letter, then choose this setting, all caps. Now here we have two options, prepend and append. These are called security settings, or some also told it tamper proof setting. We can make the use of these settings to make our check tamper proof. So if you have enter any, you can enter any character here, and those will be prepended with the pay name, and this will be appended with the pay name. Let's see here. So, okay, so this is the pay name, and these characters are prepended, and these two characters are appended with the pay name. Okay, now this is the amount format. Okay, we already have a separate video on this with the initial configuration of the check of our software, so you can check that separate video, but let me explain you here. Okay, this is used to format our amount in words, and the commas and dot. You can see here, this is comma and this is dot, so these three things can be set from here. Okay, so if you choose, right now it is in lakhs, so you can see this amount is printed in the lakh. If you want to print it in millions, then you can just select million, and it is now converted to million. You can see here it is now changed to million format. Also, if you want to use 3 decimal digits, then this is the setting also available. Select 3 decimal digit. Now you can see here, after decimal point there are 3 digits. Okay, so if you are confused with all the settings, then you just choose any setting, and the corresponding output, a sample output, will be displayed here. Okay, now this is the prepend and append for amount. It will work same as our page setting. So here we have only added double star in prepend, and append we have not entered anything, so it will print like this. It will just prepended, and after we have not said anything. Now in amount inverse, this is the setting same as we discussed with pay. This is prepend and append, so these all settings are same as we discussed above. Let me show you here. Okay, this is the amount inverse. Now these three are very interesting settings. If here it is the print only settings, means if you can see here the only word, if you want to show or hide this only word, you can use this setting. If you set it to no, the only will be removed while you print the check. If you see here, we have printed only. In many cases we don't want that only word. Okay, so that can be removed by this setting. Also we have the hide currency. This is also very important setting. Okay, many times we don't want to print rupees and paise. That means the primary currency and a secondary currency or a sub currency we don't want to print, or we want to print either of any one. Okay, so for this we can use this setting. Okay, if you hide currency equal to yes, then it will not print any currency word. That means rupees and paise will be hidden. If you are using USD, then dollar and cents will also not be print. So this will be used for primary and secondary currency. Rupees is called primary, paise is called secondary currency. And if you want to just hide rupees, then select this option, hide primary currency. That means now you see paise is hidden, sorry, rupees is hidden. And if you want to hide paise only, now you can see paise is hidden but rupees is showing. So you can manage these currency words by this setting. And the next is sub currency format. In some countries, there are the cases that they want to use, they want to show these decimal words like this. Okay, 950 whether, let me change it to decimal so we can understand it properly. Okay, so if you want to print the fractional digits like this, 95 by 100. Okay, in many cases we want to print, or in many countries people need to print the amount in words like this. So this setting is also available. If you want to print it in normal words, then just select in word, and don't forget to hit save settings. Okay. Now here it is showing the country and currency which we have selected while we have started our software. And yes, this cannot be changed. This is just for the display purpose. Yeah, so that's it. Hope I have explained you very well about these settings. If you have any questions, doubts, you can reach out to our contact page. Also, you can contact us by our WhatsApp number. Okay, thanks, and see you in the next video.